Listener, welcome to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. We're going to see who this person is. It really feels like whoever this person is, with the weekly, with the Two of Cups in reverse, you're not interested. And even if you were interested, you don't have anything to give by choice. It's like you're not going to put the energy into the connection. You're not going to invest in loyalty. For the most part, I feel like with the Two of Cups within the weekly, with the needing to release, restore, rejuvenate, you're doing you at this time. And whoever this is, they had an opportunity to grow with you. They had an opportunity to be grounded with you. And I feel like it will be more so of an attachment, but it feels more so of an unnecessary attachment that will only cause chaos or havoc or frustration from this person, because it's kind of like they need to move on with their lives instead of trying to have access to you. Yeah, they now see that you are well built. Or this is you. You may get triggered. You may realize that the person that you could have been grounded and rooted in, what you needed to release, you didn't release it. So there's this more so of being closed off and not truly forgiving and moving forward. And it kind of feels like whoever you detach from or you are closed off towards, you are seeing yourself in them. And not only are you seeing yourself in them, it's kind of like you may be feeling like things are going backwards or things are moving too slow, where you're not, it's that moment where a person says, why is it that I do so much good and I fill people's cups and I am loyalty, right? And you're not reaping good karma, or it doesn't feel like good karma. Listener, now is the time to let go of which does not serve you anymore. I'm also receiving a message that whoever this person is now receiving. They are now having confirmations in the sense of you were right, listener. Whatever you told this person, you are right. This deck is really huge, so I'm going to make sure that the shuffles we have interested here. I'm going to clarify this interested, because someone could be really good with their words, meaning they know how to pull you in. I just want to confirm it if this is a good manipulation or this is an ill intention of manipulations of that access to you. You may be finding yourself at this time, listener, just, realizing that, you have a form of some type of addiction to toxic love. And that addiction is attached to physical attraction, physical touch. And it's kind of like the toxicity. It could be it feels like you're reset when you have makeup sex. All right, what other messages do you have for the listener? We have needs for touching, and it's in reverse. So this feels like to me that you're no longer in that toxic love space anymore. You've outgrown that. And whoever this person is has not. Someone could be gaining weight, or someone's feelings are overbearing. Okay. Let me clarify this interested. I want to confirm if this is ill intention or this is good manipulation. I hope all is well with you, listener. If you are new to the SGL podcast, welcome. Here you'll find a lot of collective and general readings, and this is a safe space for all zodiac signs. This episode that you are listening to is a collective reading, earth, air, fire, and water signs. And if you don't know your element, if you are an earth sign, you are a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you are a fire sign, you're a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. If you are a water sign, you are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And am I missing someone? Fire, earth, air. Oh, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. What does the listener need to know about this interesting? All right, we have the Nine of Cups. You can fate this. It's kind of like if you already know that you have nothing to give and you're not going to invest the energy, there's no need for you to rekindle this connection or try to work something out and live off of high hopes of someone's potential, because this person is only going to drain you until your water well runs dry. So in a way, it doesn't feel like ill intention. It just feels like this person's nature. They have no sense of change when it comes to, like, this person may not put as much effort like they used to when they first thought they were going to lose you. So this person may have other options, but with the Nine of Cups here, this is a person who would do whatever you ask them to do, whether if their cup is filled or not, or if there is other people. If they do have other people, they in your eyes, or how you feel, how you would judge just the connection period from the beginning to the end to this point. It's more so they put more of their emotions, or that's what they want you to see, that you're the only one, but yet you're a collective amongst those whose water well has ran dry. So this person is codependent. We have the Six of Cups. Hold on, we got something here. We have the Six of Cups, Three of Swords, Six of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, with the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Now, mind you, we have the Six of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Six of Wands upright. This is saying, you know, at one point, right, in the past, you believed that this person was going to change their ways, but it didn't happen. You triumphed over that heartache, that pain, and you weren't looking for any recognition despite of what this person was doing to get your attention. What they were trying to do was defamation of character, and it didn't work with the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, in reverse with the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Cups in reverse. So the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, Queen of Swords, Eight of Cups are all in reverse. So it was difficult for you to mature and to accept the connection for what it was. Not only did you mature in healing, you said, you know, toxic love is not for me. You realized that it was affection that you needed, and you needed attention. You needed someone in your space. And this person was overbearing, so you had a lot of sleepless nights, but this experience has built you to who you are this far. Okay. All right, let's see what other messages come out. Let's go ahead and move forward. Who is this person? For some of you, you may be thinking that this person is doing good because they've gained some weight. No, this is just your confirmation that this person is playing the same exact role that they did with you. So continue to live your life and move forward. I'm not telling you what to, what not to do. I'm just delivering the message. I want to see something before I look at time, space, messages. I want to know why you are not interested in the Two of Cups at this time with the weekly being in reverse. I feel like you have a new headspace when it comes to life and how you present yourself. And I'm really not seeing you really interested in like looks. I'm feeling like you're more interested in the soul. What vibes with you? Thank you. So we have the Judge, River, Sustainer, and the Heart. So you've matured so much, listener, that when you see the old version of you through others, you're just not interested. That's why that Two of Cups it's like you're like, I'm not repeating any bad karmic cycles. Nice. Expect, look up like different symbolisms of fruit. Something about that. All right, what other messages do you have? We have okay. If you have any insecurities looking on the out end, people looking at you, whoever this person is, you are perfect just the way you are. And if you were to change things about yourself, this person would accept you. Like if you have a different belief system, this person is not judgmental. This person is very, very supportive. Okay, now we have the number 12 in Roman numerals. So this person is definitely outside the box. 12 represents the hangman, and it deals with waiting and sacrifice. So what's for you, whoever this person is, this is not for every zodiac sign. And the reason why I say this, if it resonates with you, you'll know. If it's pulling to you, you know that this is your message. And this person is free-spirited, and not the free spirit of a reckless or someone that will, walk around the house naked. It will be more so of a consensual thing. Like, everything will be a process and steps to make sure that you're comfortable as well as you being comfortable with them. Two minds are better than one. It's okay for you when you have moments, listener, not about the other person, but about you. You'll have a lot of enlightening moments, and I feel like those are when you see your old self through people, and you're just not interested. We have 24 months, and it came in reverse. So this connection is definitely worth your while, but not your worth to wait. It will present itself. I feel like it's already have with 12 weeks. Yeah, 12 is very significant here. Needing to make a decision. And then we have July 12th. That's in 2 weeks. And I think that's the second week in July. And then we have the number 6 in reverse. Number 6. The Lovers. Love. Yeah, you're not interested in commitment. There is also energy being pulled. It's not that you're not interested in commitment. Those that you come in contact with are not of the same wavelength as you. And it could remind you of your old self. Like you're just not interested in toxic love. We have karmic in reverse and Leo here. So you definitely have strength to get back out there. And we have April in reverse. April 6th, something could have happened between April 6th, April 12th. Let me see what else. What are the messages? And then we have 5 weeks. Something changed. And then we have Earth sign, no longer interested in a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then we have lie in reverse. Someone is not going to admit, whoever this person is not going to admit to you that you were telling the truth. All right, let's go ahead and move forward. Hopefully you can hear me really good and not my fan. It is hot in California. All right, let's take a look at what's up. Yeah. This person tried to convince people, if this is an ex, they tried to convince people that you were the fake person, and now people realize that they indeed were the fake person. This person is in a mess, and it may not seem like that because they look like they're eating good, coming up unstuck. This person has become you, and you're not attached to them. Grounded is needed. This person could be annoying to you with nuisance, frustration, leisure, ability to reproduce. So you basically know this person from the back of your hand. You can definitely call the kettle black, and you definitely will be able to spot them from the pea, from the pod. You can spot them as the pea from the pod they came out of. You're not giving this person no salt. Yeah, in distress. So this is someone that's in survival mode. Yeah, they're going through torture, but for the most part, they're trying to see where your energy level is and where your headspace is. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and move forward. What other messages do you have about this person? For the most part, you on a whole nother level, listener. A whole nother vibe. All right. Premium quality vibe. So you definitely know thyself. Yeah. Right, you could be cutting off conversations real short or just not interested in certain conversations, would see through the conversation. It's like, if you're not on my vibe, then I'm not entertaining it. You're not letting anyone access to your cup. We have adaptable. You're not the problematic person. Someone could be trying to say that you're the problem. Not sure. We have I said no, but I meant yes. Someone's heartstrings are being pulled here. Look for a best friend. Okay. This person is coming back in because you're the truth. They don't want to tell you that you're right. But at the same time, you have your own personal endeavors going on. And you don't want to sacrifice where you are at this point to even deal with this connection, yet alone this person and what comes with them. All right, let's pull some transcendence cards. All inquiries, email Spiritual Guiding Light. If you came over from the YouTube, hey, welcome. Make sure you follow the podcast so that you can know when episodes are uploaded, the collective and general readings. Sometimes I do this next 72s over here, but that's every great moon. So But for the most part, if you are new to this podcast and you haven't been over to the YouTube, make sure you go over there. There is a handle, or you can click the link in the description box. And you will find your individual zodiac folder as well as your next 72. We have behave unselfishly. So at this point, whoever this person is, they have no choice but to get their act right. No choice. And we have a silence. Expect communication, some form of communication, whether this is your awareness or direct communication from them. So whoever this person just does not want to say you're right. And we have talent in reverse. This person feels like they're nothing without you. For some of you, your connection, they have to have access to you. They need your name. It says be spontaneous. The lack of fire energy here. Yeah, this person thinks they can only make it with you. We have holistic in reverse, but they do not agree with the way you think, what you believe. They're against everything. It's like this person, they want to thrive, and they want to thrive off you, but you are not allowed to. We have persistence. Whatever you're focused on in this time, where it has got you in the headspace listener, where you're like, I got to focus on what I need to focus on, whether that's self-care, where you're investing knowledge and information and you're grounding yourself. For some of you, it's self-care, but it's more of the maintenance part, right? And that's an expense. Others of you may not have disposable income at this time to be able to maintenance yourself. So what you're doing is opposite, is another form of self-care. Also, I want to let you know that it's like you know good, a good connection awaits you. And so it feels like someone is saying, no, I am really closing a chapter. And if someone is trying to have access to me or using my name to stay connected to me, it's kind of like that door is closed and you're not opening it just to see what this person's journey is by them thriving off of having access to you. All right, let's take a look at feminine energy. Who is this person? Feminine energy. And it is hot in California. If you have been triggered, it is not the intention, it's just delivering the message. If you received your confirmation or clarity, make sure you follow. I always want my readings to feel personal and intimate in a way where you don't feel like it's whatever floats your boat. All right. Feminine energy. We have the Eight of Emotions here. This is literally making a decision to close toxic love. Closing that chapter and saying, I'm going to fill this void with positivity, things that bring life and restoration. It's like you're like, I no longer want to be consumed. Now you're getting ready to be fulfilled. And I feel like you're taking the initiative to be the controller of your fulfillment. And pertaining to who you're dealing with, if this is and pertaining to a feminine energy, no gender role here. And don't let that go over your head. This is someone saying, there's something that I'm trying to communicate, but this person thinks that you are the peacemaker. You'll make everything go away. Everything will be back. in a reset, right? Where everything is all good. But this person doesn't want to remove the toxicity. And this toxicity has transformed this feminine energy to where their shadow self has upgraded in a way. It's kind of like, what you've done to me, I've learned, and now I've become, but it's at a whole nother level. Okay. If you're dealing with a narcissistic person, don't play with a narcissist. Okay. Don't do it. Please listen to me. Because it will get worse. It just gets worse and worse and worse. And for the most part, for your mental health, you don't play with a narcissistic person. All right, we have 3 cards here, masculine energy. Actually, my bad, it's 4. We have the Knight of Swords. Masculine energy is saying, I am no longer serving. But then we have the Knight of Cups. It's you. This masculine is energy is coming off as mixed signals. It's like, you may feel like this person is lazy and they're not doing anything, but emotionally they can satisfy your needs. And then we have the Page of Wands. This person, their fire energy definitely makes you feel like you're on top of the world. But with the 10 of Swords here, you're not the only one. And there's the ending of someone needing to make a decision. Because remember, I said there is a person who they're in a position where they have to make a change. There's no buts or ifs or but about it. All right, that's masculine energy. Let's pull a romantic oracle. Love you, listener. All right. What messages do you have from the collective earth, air, fire, and water sign? All right. We have quite a few here. Take what resonates. We have trust in reverse. Okay, trust issues. Or for some of you, it's like, no, I don't have any trust issues. I don't trust this person. Understandable. You have every right. We have religious factors, so someone is definitely open here. Someone is saying, I can't change who you are. I have to accept you for who you are. We have new love. New love here. I feel like this is a new approach when it comes to, this person is going to have a new approach when it comes to the action of love. We have deception in reverse. It may be too good to be true. Pay attention to the red flags. Yeah, you know this person. Or if this is someone that you don't know that's coming towards you, you see right through them. You see your past relationships, you see toxicity, and it's kind of like, you're like, nah. But the person's actions are different. They bring an emotional fulfillment. They serve your cup to your liking. We have get to know each other, yeah. And we have true love. I feel like this person, you're like, yeah, I can pass time with this person, but you're not wanting to settle with this person. Or this is who this person, how they feel about you. They're not wanting to settle, but they're willing to fulfill your pleasures, your needs. But building, it's not in question at this time. Let's take a look at what you should focus on regarding this person. What should the listeners, earth, air, fire, and water signs focus on regarding this person? All right, we that you should focus on, listener. It says teacher awakens. That we all have our experiences to learn and to mature. Wow. I'm getting that maybe it's time for you to grow up and really truly you don't have to be committed to really truly set yourself free of telling, if this isn't X, how you truly feel, so that you can be able to end this closed chapter. And pertaining to expect miracles is not being in the need to control. And I feel like when you go with the flow without any restraints, that is you operating in your freedom. All right. And let me pull foolish energy, allegedly, this thing. I just need to see something. All right. The Three of Swords. So this is, your spirit guides want you to know, listener, is that you can manifest this Three of Swords with negative thinking of trying to resurface what hurt you. Forgive for allowing the hurt, and forgive yourself for putting yourself through hurt, especially if you're already aware of red flags, all for the need of wanting affection and attention. Also, as the underlining of, having high hopes of someone's potentials that were not in your control to be in control of. All right, let me go ahead and pull your affirmation. Listener, don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I. Your affirmation is, I am guided in my every step by Spirit, who leads me towards what I must know and do. And I really am confident that you already know. With the Two of Cups in reverse, with the weekly, and for the monthly of the universal love of extension, with the weeping tree, finally releasing, is definitely going to bring a lot of rejuvenation and restoration, a lot of quality within yourself. You're definitely an adult. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.